Wonderful news. We're going on another adventure to Hershey. Whew.
You'll never see another one of these. This is a 1930 DuPont. You guys, DuPont Chemical Company?
Yeah.
Okay, you go to Delaware and the DuPonts pretty much own Delaware and Wilmington. They were, they were it. I mean, they've got mansions. They weren't all that well put together and the engines weren't that good. By 88, they finally got it right and built a nice car, but they were never selling enough of them, so they took it off the market. But that one has a double. This is better here.
Oh wow! Check that out.
This, the paint on this is just incredible. Now, this guy built this thing, and he's actually local. He's from Carlisle, which is just
not
20
far.
minutes, 20, 30 minutes from here. The thing next to it, that is actually a Dodge Brothers touring car. These things are just... But yeah, this Lincoln, this cream color one here, that's a 38 Lincoln V12. That's probably one of the most valuable collectible Lincolns that exists right there. Very special car.
I know.
This is a nice Ed Firebird back here, the GTA. That's a really short car. That's an all original car ever. In fact, this car here, when we get down to the other end, there were a couple from Wyoming donated. They had his and hers.
That one's loaded up.
They certainly went nuts, with all of it.
I drive the 2019 Dodge Charger, and I love it. And he says to me, "Do you want a new one?" We go, I hate the new ones on my
Yeah.
You put paint in it.
Yeah.
You put paint in it. Terrible.
And it's pretty unusual now to have a car. You have that car, you enjoy it, and it's sometimes it's like me too.
I was just looking at this.
Yeah, the interior on that.
You like that?
My goodness.
Yeah.
This is a 54 Corvette. That's in the second year.
I'm not usually big like Corvette.
Well, you know what? The 50s Corvettes, the 50s, the first couple of years of Corvettes, I think the 50s and up into the 60s, to me, are still the prettiest Corvettes.
Yeah, but there's no organization for it. And they said that's not even a third of his collection. He has hundreds more cars.
This is a behind-the-scenes tour at the AACA Museum in Hershey, Pennsylvania that we're going through. Let's take a look. Look at that. Whitney Houston's car. Like, how cool is that? This fire truck is beautiful. It reminds me of Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Wow. So cool.
Specifically for construction purposes, and the rig on the back of it right now is basically a concrete mixer and a generator. And I want you to take a look inside this, because when you see inside, there's two bench seats, one in the front, one in the back, and there's two sets of controls. There's one steering wheel with two sets of controls, so you could drive this thing from either side.
That's cool.
So the reason was that, I'm not saying that this was the exact truck, but let's take, say when they built like the county courthouse or something in Sweden. They would have taken a truck like this after the excavation, they would have taken it down into the excavated foundation, pour all the concrete. So that's hence the driving from both sides of it, because it, of course, getting, in confined spaces, they didn't have the technology and the kind of equipment we have today. So some genius came up with two sets of controls to drive it, and it works, and it works. So literally, that's one of we have another cement mixer that's actually on display in the museum right now from a company that is down around Philadelphia that donated it. It was, I think they had it restored, and it was out in front of their building as a showpiece or their sign, so to speak. But behind this, that Mac is, I think it's 1938, somewhere right around. And I'm going to apologize up front. Okay, between here and what you're going to see, we have over a couple hundred cars. Okay, I'm pretty darn. If I make a mistake, I'm not going to be in the wrong era. I might be all. If I tell you it's a 32 and it might be a 33. Okay,
we won't hold it against
you. But don't hold it against me. I'm usually pretty darn close, and a lot of these I've been around for a number of years, so I'm usually pretty good with it. But so like I said, as you can see, we get cars. This little yellow thing here is a Crossley. Crossleys, we have actually you guys haven't been in yet, but when you go up, you'll tour the museum. We have one wing at the museum that's a big Tucker display. And we're the only ones that really have all that stuff. The gentleman that donated the Tucker, this is unrestored Woody wagon. It's a 1941 Merc. So you can see, I mean, the doors on it. That's how they look after a while. Now, when you get in the museum, you're going to see there is a 48 Buick. I just would like to have that.
Right.
Yeah, it is cool to have this or that. But you know what? Are you going to drive it and enjoy it?
Yeah. Right. Or just going to sit and stare at it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of guys like our curator that lives up your way. I mean, he has a garage. He probably has 30, 40 cars.
Wow.
He can't drive them all.
Right.
For one, and a lot of them he would never take out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's his investment portfolio.
Yeah.
That's when he retires. That's that's
his collection.
Yeah. 1905 Caddy. I like to, you'll see some other ones when you walk by one over there that really looks like a carriage. You've heard the term horseless carriage. That's where it evolved from. I mean, basically, you started out with a carriage. Carriage makers evolved into car makers. It's about what happened in the late 1800s. So you'll see, this is a 76. It's all original. Only has like 7,600 miles on it or something.
I think this was one of their best styles too.
Yeah, I like the old, the old Mako shark body.
Yeah, I think those were some of the best ones, other than the originals, obviously.
Did you ever watch Boardwalk Empire?
No.
HBO?
No.
Did you guys? Okay. There was a series on HBO, Boardwalk Empire, and the story was based around Prohibition in Atlantic City.
Okay.
And the part that Atlantic City played in booze coming into the country during that era.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up, basically, it was one of the biggest ports for it. Even though they weren't coming into port per se, they would bring the boats in, And if you're off, if any of you guys ever go to the beach or are familiar with the area down there, there's all these inland waterways and estuaries and stuff. So basically, they would unload the booze from the islands, from the Caribbean, rum, or whiskey and wine and champagne and stuff from Europe that was coming in. They would take small boats out. The fishermen would take their boats out to meet.
You see the sport bed on the back of this truck? Old Forge, no kidding. I wonder if my dad probably knows who they are. Kelly?
I wonder if that's the guy who has that beautiful garage next to
the credit union.
Yep.
Could be. Very well could be. Are these volunteers?
Yeah, they have the hours.
Where's our buddy? I don't see him on
He must not have been that crazy.
there. Milestone. He was great.
Yeah.
On the way out, I want to let them know too, like, look at this one, babe. 69.
Right?
Mach 1. Wow. Look at the color. That's like a weird green, but I like it. With that gold.
I think it's like red.
Is it gray? Probably doesn't say the color on it. This one's a 2025. It's brand new, but you know what? I still love it. Tell me that's not beautiful. Got the big 5.0 in it. This is probably a 2007. I was close. But look at the seats in that. Wow. So this is the Tucker Porsche.
I've never seen cars like that.
I wonder if this is something, because the uranium glass is from like the Depression, right? I wonder if these were like Depression era as well, kind of made at the same time. The color on this one's nice. I don't like these cars very much, but this room? I know. It's what I imagine, like, everything just looked like. I mean, when we were growing up, there was a lot of wood paneling on the wall, but like,
production lines also contains paint, trim, and upholstery lines. Everything needed to produce this automobile with the engine in the rear. That's where the source of power is long. That's the efficient, economical driving car.
there you go, you can sit at the desk. Here. I'm gonna sit at the desk. King in the castle, king in the castle, I have a chair. Sell, sell, sell. Oh my God, there's actually somebody on the other end of that. It's really loud. Sit down in that chair and you're gonna see how loud that is. Watch your ear, it's really loud. Now you're the boss. Yeah, it blew my eardrum out.
So I think behind you is a receipt for
Oh, over here. I like that. The one thing I like about these Tuckers is how when you turn the wheel, the headlights turn. That is really cool. Tucker Tiger. Oh, it's not. I thought it was all the headlights. It's just the main, that middle one. So those headlights stay the same. Just the middle one. That's pretty cool. Also, when you were turning, you ran over 3 pedestrians and 1 skunk. I think this is my favorite section of the whole museum, though. Just like, just the scenery. The scenery in this room and the sets really set it off. That car is still my favorite over there. And this truck. I wonder what they did with Kevin Harvick's car. It might have been, yeah, very well. Look at that smoke show in the back of that car.
So that Harvick car could have been on wall.
Yeah. I could just, like, I could see how easy it is to volunteer here. Like, to retire and volunteer. Go to Disney. Seats 15, stands 110. Look at this international. Wow. 1913. 51 MG. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go check out those other museums. The color on this is amazing. This one right here, this 33 LaSalle, this like 2-tone green. I'll have to ask Grandpa one day what year the Mercury was that he used to race in the dirt cars. Because I was looking at a Mercury in that museum, or the behind the scenes thing, and I wondered what year his was that he would race. It was probably 70s, 60s, 70s. They just don't make cars like this anymore with the, I mean, obviously with the wooden wheels, but. Modern accessory, no. Each car has these descriptions. There's a Willys Jeep from the military. Yeah, this, I liked it when these were all buses too. Like, I really liked the all bus look. And my favorite thing about this museum compared to Desertland is the walk-ins. I love that. Look at this one. The colors on that green and black. Looks like they got some of the dummies back here. They must have been bold.
It says that the preliminary progress. Exhibit changes are occurring. Come back soon.
So it makes me wonder where. I wonder if they have like another warehouse somewhere. When I turned the mic on before, it said like mic power X amount of time remaining. I thought it was like dying already. So what the heck? These faces that they put on these people are creepy. I like this Oldsmobile. What was your favorite car from that behind the scenes?
I don't know, I really like that Ghost Flame Trans Am.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, my truck was beautiful.
I don't think there's anybody at the Forrest Gump bus. Let's take a walk over there. Well, there's nobody. Then we can come back and look at all these. I think it's really cool that this is from the movie. And we can take a walk up in. You can't go any farther in?
No, you
Oh,
go for it.
well, you're not coming?
I'm coming behind you.
Please do not sit here. Ow! What's so funny? You can go all the way in the back with Jenny.
You used to be able to take a picture.
Yeah, you still could, but you'd have to like get really creative. Boy, these seats were narrow, huh? Like the walkway.
Yeah.
She was off to be a jerk. Driver's seat. So this bus was used in Forrest Gump. And you could see it as Jenny is taking off and doing her own thing as she's giving the peace sign. I always like this section with the motorcycles. I like it at Christmas time too. Looks like they actually still have the hubcap tree up. Get some snacks in here. I'm gonna get this Harley with a sidecar here.
Okay.
And then you could ride in the sidecar.
I think we'll put Daisy in it.
I love zebra cakes. That's why I like those protein bars. Anything you'd like? A&W root beer maybe? Because you like that trash? This Honda looks like a nice version of mine. No, this is a Goldwing. Wow. No, I have a photo in the whip of you. You have one too. This is more like it. So the one that my dad had that he gave to me is a CM400E. This is a CB750 custom, but it's almost identical. The seat's the same, tank's the same, other than the paint. This is from Coney Island. Yeah, look at this Harley. I like the paint on it, gold and white. BMW. Oh yeah. This is the most people I've ever seen here.
You see the big set? The biggest one?
That's the biggest one.
Yeah, that's the one
That's
that
a garden.
Mr. Holbrook had. The 47.
I like the hot air balloons. This whole big area is trains set up and it's different foot switches that you can hit. Well, I like the sound of that one. That's so cool. Did you? Well, I guess we'll just go downstairs from here, huh? Can you go in here?
Yeah.
Oh. This is usually closed, isn't it? We've never been in this room. Yeah, look at that. It's got fire helmets. That's really cool. PA National Fire Museum. Sure. I like the license plates on the wall. It's one cool way to display them.
Valor.
Yeah. Whoever painted this did a beautiful job. They got the gold leaf on the front too. I'm gonna come around to that. 1964 Chevrolet Corvette. And over here they show like an old drive-in theater, concession stands, jukeboxes.
The show starts in 5 minutes.
Really? Whoever did this did a beautiful job. Faces of Valor? Wow. All of these faces. They're probably all hand painted on here, I would say. Like, Faces of Valor. So this is custom. This is pretty cool. Wow, that's beautiful. It's got Maryland tags on it. I like the green. Did you find a thing for it?
I took a picture of the car show.
Oh, cool. Is it like a current thing?
Yeah.
Or like a schedule?
Yeah.
1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. Look at that.
End of April.
Oh, yeah.
Spring car show.
In Carlo.
Yeah, that's the great big huge one in Carlisle.
That would be fun to go to. Oh no. Ladder 4. Oh yeah, grab one of them for sure. Help local heroes. That's really cool. This paint is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. This is whoever did this paint did so good. Like this is, imagine that. It's probably all airbrushed. I like the t-shirts too.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you see the back?
Mm-hmm.
The fighter jets and the Eagle.
There's a big thing on there too.
Oh yeah, Faces of Valor. Chick and Ruth's Deli. This is like your section here. 69 Chevy. That Camaro's beautiful. That white. Look how low the fog lights are on that. I like that a lot. These colors are great too. This is a Dart.
I've told you this story 1,000 times. We had a Dodge Dart growing up, and every time my mom did it somewhere,
It broke down, yeah.
And then my dad would take it, and he could drive it 50,000 miles. It was fine.
59 Ford Fairlane. This is like my kind of car. Yeah, this is the kind of car I want. 56 Ford T-Bird. Look at this Chevy though. I love the orange on this. Saab. This is all Saabs. Okay. I never was a big Saab fan. Oh wow. That's new. They moved this back too. Yeah, 1911 Buick. Driver's robe so that you don't get cold. You need one of them. I'm gonna start calling your blanket your driver's robe.
Okay.
That's really cool. Those faces are creepy. 1896 Benton Harbor. I always like the yellow on this. Got a duck on it. Look, they got a mirror underneath it so you can see what's underneath it. That's really cool. So what did she say? There's a couple. How many vehicles? 60 to 80 spare feet, like extra vehicles. Oh, we're going to. Yeah, I think she's already kind of told him, like, we're going to have somebody anyway. I always wanted one of these cars here. Paul Jr. had one of those years ago on the Orange County choppers, and it was a silver one, and he had put 2 big nitrous tanks in the back of it. Yeah. Look at this one. This is like my favorite part. Yeah. This reminds me of Hollywood Studios so much, doesn't it? Pretty cool. They have videos for different cars and different sections too. Check this out. Isn't that neat? To an even greater performance parts and technology. 1932 Ford. That's pretty cool. '40s Bonneville Racer. That's weird. 1949 Mercury. My grandfather used to race Mercuries back in the dirt days. I'm sure it didn't look like that though. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like the red one though. This reminds me of a home improvement car, like yeah. Bob Vila or Tim the Toolman Taylor would have driven. 1931 Ford. It's a Willys. Mm-hmm. Doesn't even look like a Willys though, like Pocono Mountain street rods. Lello Racing. So it's got the guy's name on it too, AJ Lello. Lello Racing on the side.
Oh, that's cool.
1940s. So Willys must. I wonder. I'd like to look more into that because I always, when I think of Willys, I think of the Jeeps, the military Jeeps. That's all hand pinstripes too. Like those are all hand done. This thing's a tank. I wonder if I'm able to do that. like on the behind the scenes or not. Like, I'm not gonna ask. I think we'll just keep that for us kind of thing, you know?
I just been doing that.
But look at that, babe. That's like,
I know. There's a orange one down there too.
that's like your color car now. I want to get just a shot of how cool this is. That's a Road Runner. We'll go this way, come around. That orange one. Oh, look now. You see what one I'm looking at? 1931 Ford. I like the silver on this. 37 Ford? No, 32. Can you get shirts?
You could buy them.
Pretty cool little side areas in this museum where they have like old gas stations or diners that we'll see later on. This is like an old gas station shop here. I'll go back out to the museum. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Good, thank you. This is all changed. Really? Let's see, what is it?